Hi, I'm very excited to share our research team's uh, work on the impact of COVID-19's movement control order on the visual motor and also visual spatial skills in preschool children. Right. Before we begin, let's have a quick look at how the MCO or movement control order was imposed in the country. Now, from February or from January 2020, when the first COVID-19 case was detected, it was followed by the implementation of the first MCO. That resulted in about a year of closure of schools. During the period, some schools reopened, but for preschools, they remained closed. And only after about a year that schools reopened for face-to-face learning activities. Now, if you look at the literature, there are plenty of research being done on the mental health of children during the movement control order all over the world, not only on mental health, but also on other aspects of well-being, such as uh, prevalence of myopia that increases. But in this study, we are interested to knowing what are the impacts of the MCO on two very crucial learning skills in preschool children, which are visual motor integration and also visual spatial skills. Now, why preschool children? Because in normal times, when we have face-to-face activities, children have the opportunity to actually interact with their peers and with the teachers to make sure that they attain these skills. Now, the skills that they attain are, first of all, that we are going to investigate is the visual motor integration skills, which involve the ability of the children to draw and copy what they see. So it relates very well with their handwriting. And the second one that we are interested in is visual spatial skills, where they create 3D dimensional blocks from looking at 2D printed diagrams. So it's one of the measure of cognitive processes in children. Now, the objective of this study is to measure and compare these two skills, visual motor integration and also visual spatial skills, in two cohorts of preschool children, those who attended preschools face-to-face pre-MCO and those who attended preschool after MCO was lifted. Now, we hypothesized that post-MCO preschool children cohort have reduced VMI and visual spatial skills compared to the pre-MCO cohort. Now, we measured these two skills in two cohorts of children, preschool children who were 5 to 6 years old at the time of data collection. They developed typically and they had normal vision. The we the location of the preschools were selected preschools in Gombak and Kuala Lumpur, and we prescribe we run the two tests based on the prescribed test manuals, and also we obtain the ethics clearance from the relevant authorities. Now, as we can see here, let's look at the results of visual motor integration, where it involves children to copy what they see. And then these copying, the accuracy of the copying can be scored. Now, using this PIRI visual motor integration test, we can see that in this figure, for pre-MCO children, okay, they obtain higher scores than the post-MCO subjects. And with an independent t-test, the difference is significant with a small effect size. Yeah, and as you can see that the numbers, they differ only by the score differs only by 2. So maybe we might not think that it's very much of a difference, even though statistically the two scores are different. Yeah, but clinically, the VMI can be teach children with whose VMI scored by this test can be divided into 3 categories. Those who scored below average, which for pre-MCO cohort is about 13.9%. Okay, and then you can have them on average score and also above average score. Yeah, but so unsurprisingly, okay, when we look at the data in this way, the number of children whose score was categorized as below average almost doubled to 22%, and those who scored above average halved to 6%. Okay, and this difference in the scores pre and post MCO cohorts is significantly different. And let's have a look at visual spatial skills. Yeah, so for pre MCO, okay, the scores are significantly higher compared to post MCO children with quite a large effect size. So, what is the way forward? So, this shows us it's very important for us to actually intervene children who has lost the valuable time, about 1 year, on getting proper training and face-to-face education, because their time in the preschool is very important. That determines the syllabus, determines how well they are going to be interacting socially, and also be using some visualizations that and also the ability to use their fingers to copy what they see. So it's very important that these children, for us to realize that these children are going to enter primary school with these very lacking in these abilities. So there must be intervention to make sure that that uh, that these children are ready when they enter primary school. And I would like to thank the team, okay, and also my postgraduate student or PhD student, Naufal Nordin, for being part of the project. Thank you.